Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Civey, and this week I'm going to discuss variable air volume systems versus constant air volume systems and the load equation. So I was looking back through my old podcast and I realized that I never really discussed the difference between VAV and CAV systems. So we'll start there. VAV stands for variable air volume, and CAV stands for constant air volume. In a VAV system, you vary the airflow, as the name suggests, and in a constant air volume system, you vary the temperature. So let's make a little room up here. So the real reason I can't believe I forgot this is this. This is the load equation. So basically, the load in the space is equal to 1.08, which is a constant, in this case at sea level, times the CFM you deliver, times delta T. And delta T is the difference between the space temperature and the supply air temperature. So in a VAV system, in this equation, you vary the CFM. And in a CAV system, a constant air volume system, you vary the delta T by changing the supply air temperature. So let me move this up and we'll do an example. So let's say you have a space and your load in the space is 10,000 BTU. In a VAV system, the delta T is usually 20 degrees, so 55 degree air into a 75 degree space. So you take the load equation and let's solve it for CFM. CFM is equal to the load divided by delta T, which is 10,000 over 20, which is 500 CFM. Make myself a little more room. Now let's say that the load in the space goes up to 12,000 BTU. In a VAV system, let's calculate what the CFM needs to be, which is 12,000 over 20, is 600 CFM. Now in a constant volume system, we actually need to see what the delta T needs to be. So that is 12,000 over the 500 CFM we're supplying, and that's 24 degrees, which would equate to about 51 degrees supply air temperature. In a VAV system, the VAV box damper would open to allow more airflow into this one space. In the constant air volume system, all the spaces would now be getting 51 degree supply air, and other spaces may become too cold. That's kind of the beauty of the VAV system. Each zone can control its own comfort. So there you have VAV systems versus CAV systems and the load equation. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking the time out with us.